Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade-Bloodlines here on Twitch Inferno Gaming. Just a little housekeeping before we get started. If you look below the video here, there's a link to the Inferno Gaming Patreon. There's exclusive content, more on the way, and I'll actually be explaining more about what's coming up for the Patreon towards the end of the stream. I'm not going to clutter up everyone's time with it now. There's a link to our Discord server. If you play Final Fantasy XIV, we do have a free company. If you pop into the server, shoot me an invite. Shoot me a message, I'll shoot you an invite. And there is a tip jar that leads to our PayPal. Twitch and Patreon are basically my income these days, as I'm studying for technical certifications and caring for a spouse with 10 broken ribs at the moment. Yeah, it's a whole thing. So anything you kick in will be highly appreciated. The new dog will be getting his first vet visit Friday, and I'm told that the allergy test is going to be like $300-400. So anything you can chip in to help out with the heavy lifting there, be really, really highly appreciated. Last time on Bloodlines, we investigated a haunted hotel. Shit blew up at us. But we retrieved the locket, gave it to Therese, a very proper vampire. And then her sister tried to kill us. She tried to kill us. And then I'm pretty sure Therese actually somehow managed to shoot her split personality sister. How the metaphysics of that work, I don't know. But there we are. And how do y'all like the new music for the Starting Soon screen? My younger brother, has provided music for our opening and closings. I think he's talking about being open for commissions. As soon as I get information about that, I will make sure to post it so people, you want him to do your stuff, he'll be doing your stuff. He's also creating something for the Werewolf the Apocalypse game. That will be returning here sometime in the next month or two with a new city, new pack, same world. Anyway, let's get started. Watch, that little bit of twittering is going to get me a copyright strike. Alright, miss. Hey, can I break into your computer? No? Okay, damn.
You ready to go?
Alright, Mr. Tongue, let's go do the thing. We are heading into a rail yard and warehouse that's apparently being used by the Sabbat for something. We've been asked to go in and blow the place straight to hell with a fuck ton of astrolite. So, fun times. Okay, good. This is a combat zone, so I can just kill with abandon here. Like eating this guy. Is there anything in here to interact with? Any items? No. Anyone or anything hanging out in here? And let's make sure our fire axe is equipped. Okay, it's some homeless guy. And we're Ventru, so eating him will probably just vomit up blood. So you get to live, homeless dude. No. Coming at me with a tire iron, asshole? I'll eat you just for that. Get all nice and healed up. And eat someone else. It's always a good time to eat, people. Anything in here to loot? Nope. Okay. Supposedly, basically, everyone working out here is Gould, so they're all in the know, so doing horrible shit to them ain't even a masquerade breach. And, ooh, 12-gauge shells! Hey, Scarfy. Thanks for the sub. Always appreciated. Okay, where are we going? Last one standing gets eaten. Oh, you might have a halfway decent weapon to pick up if it'll let me actually. Ah, damn! It's just it's gonna be finicky about it. Screw it. So how we doing tonight, chat? Look, I should be able to open this. Okay, difficulty 4 lockpick, so I should be able to use the blood buff to get my stats up high enough to get in. There we go. Well, that was a waste of blood. Can I crawl under the train cars? No. Okay. I will eat every motherfucker out here. It'll be bodies for fucking days out here. Actually, I think these guys carry machetes. Nope, tire iron. Oh, good. Somebody got a shotty. Well, so do I. Fortitude. Sup? Okay, yo, I just shot this guy in the dick with a I popped this guy in the dick with a shotgun. He should not have been able to keep stabbing me. Base short version, my ranged combat stat sucks. My melee combat is, I don't know, if I got any XP to spend, that'll up that firearms. No, actually, my ranged is not half bad. Let's see. What might? That'll up lockpicking and sneaking. That'll let me soak bashing damage, which doesn't do me a lot of good here. Take another dot and dodge. And let's see. Take another dot in melee. See if that helps us out here. How we doing tonight, chat? Anything on fire? What's up? This is considered a combat area, so I can just eat everyone with no cost to my humanity. I can murder to my heart's content, and will. Damn, come on.
Where you going, man?
Where I'm going is your jugular vein, asshole. And it's okay, they're all Sabat ghouls. They're all gonna all end up shovelheads at some point anyway. Oops, I accidentally jumped over some fire and took some ag damage. That will not heal on its own. Oh, come on, y'all. Y'all gotta be like this? Now we're just gonna eat this guy. We need blood and we need to heal. I'm not gonna hurt you, dude. Dudes in the rail yard probably will, but I won't. Can I climb this? No. What's up? Basically, aggravated damage won't heal on its own. I'd have to use some blood for blood heal, or I have to eat somebody. I mean, either is a valid option. Okay, we found our way into the attic. See how this works out for us. Silver ring. I have to sell that.
Anything missing from that last shipment?
I forgot to look, but I'll do it tonight.
What can I pay you guys for? This is the big score, so do your goddamn job right or I'll bury you in the desert and find someone who can.
Wow, classy.
Check the shipment tonight.
Order a pizza? Order a pizza? Where are they gonna deliver it, numbnuts? 13 abandoned warehouse full of kill-on-site hopheads way?
I can pick it up.
No, we're sitting on this shit.
But there's no medicine.
How about I put a bullet in your gut? That fill you up? Huh, you goddamn Mongo-looking bastard?
No, boss.
Freeze, motherfucker! Freeze, motherfucker!
Guy with the shotty dies first. Damn! Like, there's always one more than I think there are. Ugh, I gotta start saving when I get close to this fucking warehouse so I ain't gotta go through all this other shit again. You can tell I haven't played a lot of FPSs over the years due to, you know, getting sick at the sight of them usually. Dramamine works, kids. Just so you know. I'm not a vampire, I'm kindred. It's a classy way of saying I eat people.
Hey, where you going, man?
Dude. There we go. The fuck it takes to grab onto the asshole so I can eat him. Damn, I keep accidentally touching that flaming barrel. I think part of my problem is I keep overlooking my other disciplines. I do have a couple of dots in presence after all.
Run out, man! Freeze, motherfucker!
Alright, where's the other shot come from? There we go.
Hey, stop! Freeze, motherfucker! Hey, stop!
Presence. For when you want to feel, for when you want to think you're a god. Loser. Okay, obviously.
Hey, you see something out there?
Where?
Out there in the trains. I swear I saw something moving.
Ain't nothing out here. You just scared, little John.
What? Shit, I ain't scared of nothing. Scared of whoever decides to come and get a piece of this.
Hey, quit waving that.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Nope, eating you. As soon as I lay hands on you. Oh, come on, don't tell me. Oh, I'm about to say, motherfucker, if this thing crashes.
Hey!
Oh, you hurt me. Means I'll eat you too. Okay, I just ate a warehouse full of shovelheads to be. Easy lockpick. Of fucking course. Always someone who... Like, dude, I just murdered like a dozen people with a fire axe and am shrugging off bullets. Why are you continuing to shoot at me? Do you want to be dead that bad? Alright, let's poke around here. It says in the offices is where I need to plant the astrolite. Okay. Ooh, a good gun. And I can't pick it up. Well, that's annoying. No, I guess I already have it. Oh well. I'm gonna keep that fire axe. That seems to be my best trick right now. Okay, looks like nothing in the offices to actually pick up. Let's see, what is it? What do we got here? Guns don't kill people, I do. Cowardice and fear do. History has a way of repeating itself. We don't stop violence and destruction now. Where will it end? Huh. Well, this is the wrong universe for those sentiments. And more shotgun ammo, always fun. Yeah, let's plant the explosives under the desk. Oh, it's nice for a classic. Armed, and we got 3 minutes to get the hell out. Fucking shovelheads. And name of the game is to get the hell away from the warehouse, which we'll see if we can actually do that before the fucking bomb goes off. Oh, you are shitting me. Fucking shovelheads. Lay down, asshole. Gotta go right now. Gotta go. You kids remember that ad? Hey, Conrad, it's good to see you. I hate to hear you're not feeling good. Hope I can at least provide some entertainment. Alright. We got through that in one piece. And God, fuck me. Is that a werewolf?
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
Wow, sunglasses at night. Très chic. What the? Are you a werewolf?
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
You're not gonna kill me.
I hadn't planned on it.
Who are you and why have you been following me?
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
I'm a fucking vampire. Can we call that strange?
Thin bloods.
I met
They're a
thin bloods.
fascination
Here.
of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred, hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
I saw a ghost at a local hotel.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
Did you notice the Baron of Santa Monica has split personality?
She's undoubtedly Malkavian. Or should I say, they are undoubtedly Malkavian.
Other than that, I haven't seen anything
Most
extraordinary.
of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your
Bro, I was
acquaintance,
sired like
but there
last
are
night.
rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Night, Beckett. I say, yeah, Conrad. He's a douchebag with a douche voice. Beckett is a long-standing signature character for Vampire the Masquerade, and this is completely in character except for his fucking voice here. His fucking is. I always heard Beckett in my head closer to like David Boreanaz's Angel, not whatever the hell that was.
Nice work, fledgling. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Thanks. You know someone named Beckett?
Well, I know of him. Why?
I spoke with him.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Bertram, I've got some serious questions for you.
What do you need?
What's the deal with you and Therese Mormon?
That was just silly vampire politicking, fledgling. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
Well, that's disquieting. I think Therese really wanted you dead.
No kidding. Now that the Camarillas moved into L.A., Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing is, I could care less.
Fame and power don't intrigue you?
I wouldn't want to be the Prince of Terre Haute. I leave that headache to the Ventru. Besides, there's only like 4 vampires in all of Santa Monica. Some kingdom.
Did you know that Therese and Jeanette are the same person?
I had my suspicions. What an interesting specimen. But a pain in my dead ass for sure.
I've got some more questions.
Like what?
I have some questions about the clans.
Clans are just bloodlines, you know. A common root shared and passed on from sire to child.
Tell me about the Bruja.
They're a bunch of malcontents. They get pumped up by rousing the rabble they keep around them. Like that's hard. Nothing breeds faster than contempt. And that's what the Bruja are all about. Jealousy and contempt.
Want to know about another clan. Tell me about the Gangrel.
They fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not to.
I want to ask about another clan.
Sure.
Yes, I am absolutely that guy that will milk every single line of voice dialogue out of I can out of a game. Tell me about the Malkavians.
Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and, not all of them are worth listening to, but, they're all good fun, if you ask me.
Tell me about another clan. Tell me about the Nosferatu.
The Nosferatu are damn good at what we do. No one even argues that. If you need to know, if you want it found, you come to us. We're indispensable. Not a bad place to be in the afterlife.
Lucky you.
The Nosferatu stick together, pool resources. We have more going on than anyone could guess at. Our web blankets the night.
Are the Nosferatu part of the Camarilla?
I'm loyal to the clan, loyal to my primogen, and therefore loyal to the Camarilla.
Do you like them?
The Nosferatu are the eyes and ears of the Camarilla, so they take care of us. They value our services, or don't want to be on our bad side. Either way, no one bothers us.
What do you think of Prince LaCroix?
What am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
Yeah? What about the guy who decapitated my sire?
He's LaCroix's iron fist. No one knows the sheriff, really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him, though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa over 100 years ago. Obviously, they work well together.
Oh, considering LaCroix seems to be the physical embodiment of colonizer. I want to ask about someone else.
Sure.
What about Nines Rodriguez?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
I see what you're saying. I wanted to ask you about the clans.
Sure.
Tell me about the Toreador.
I don't rub elbows with the pretty bloodsuckers much, but I've seen them work people like puppeteers, and that's admirable. Now, if only they'd get off their slimy asses and put their talent to some use besides feeding their egos.
I want to ask about the other clans.
Sure.
Tell me about the Tremere.
Mages. I don't have any reason to trust them. They're creepy, and I think they like it that way. But to be honest, I don't hear much about the Tremere. There's a few in LA, but all in all, there's not that many of them.
I hear about another clan.
Sure.
Tell me about the Ventru.
Well, they get a bad rap, if you ask me. Everyone likes to take shots at the man in charge. But when it comes to getting the job done, the Ventru know how to step up. They can take the heat.
Just saying that because I'm Ventru?
Yeah, right. I'm talking about the powerful Ventru. You're just a pup.
Indeed. I also want to ask you about the sects.
Yeah?
You can tell me about the Anarchs.
The Anarchs. Yeah, I respect what they do, strenuous liberty and all that jazz, but they're kidding themselves. Wherever there's an ounce of power to be had, there'll be people dicking each other over. You think the Camarilla invented that?
You're saying, what about the other sects?
Yeah.
What do you think about the Camarilla?
The Camarilla works. When you let vampires run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, then bloods blowing the masquerade, and hunters sniffing around. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
What's a caitiff?
Caitiff are just riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire society. Don't know their clan. Mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened.
I know about the sects.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to be able to ask him about Thin Blood, so we're going to go through the Camarilla dialogue again.
The Camarilla works. When you let vampires run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, then bloods blowing the masquerade, and hunters sniffing around. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
What do you mean, Thin Bloods?
Theory goes that the farther down the bloodline you are from Cain, the weaker the blood is. So if you're, say, 5th generation, the blood is strong. If you're 15th generation, you barely qualify as a vampire. A thin blood.
Who's Cain?
Cain, the biblical brother killer. Father of all vampires.
You mentioned hunters before. Who are they?
Hunters. Humans who hunt vampires. Most are half-cocked yokels, who also say they've been abducted by UFOs. The real hunters are trained by secret societies, holy orders of the church that have existed since the Middle Ages. Fear them.
Okay, see, that's amusing since I know imbued hunters are a thing by this point in the timeline.
Like what? Sure, fledgling. It's war out there, after all. You should know all you can about the different sides.
Okay, tell me about the Sabbat.
You ask me, the Sabbat makes no sense. They couldn't care less about the masquerade, and they seem to care even less about themselves. It's like, hey, let's all spread hell on Earth so we can feel big and bad. Oops, I'm dead. Now how did that happen?
See ya. Yeah, I think he's not kidding about the Sabbat there. That's partially how Vampire 5th Edition status quo of the Second Inquisition having begun happened is during the Clan novel saga. They were tearing things up all up and down the East Coast, among other things, unleashing massive flesh monsters in, DC. Like, the street. The fuck? Okay, I was about to eat that guy and he just vanished. Like, literal puff of smoke. But yeah, the Sabbat, among other things, were unleashing these huge-ass, flesh-crafted monsters in, streets of D.C. And wow, there's a lot of cops here. It's probably bad. I see no one's cleaned up the blood. And Mercurio's gone. Mercurio. And, well. Can I make that with the blood buff? Let's see. Oh, it's an Elysium area. I can't use disciplines in here. That's some bullshit. Okay, so report to Prince LaCroix at the Ventura Tower downtown. Okay, go find a cab. There's the cab. It's a beauty too. Old school.
Where to?
Away from here. Alright, we're heading downtown. Really?
Let's drain it. Let's stake it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
A bunch of fucking shovelheads.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Come on, the fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet.
Fucked, but funny.
Son of a bitch!
Boom, headshot. Ah, the man.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
Nope, but I got a grenade.
Speed over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Savant and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you.
I noticed.
Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit.
Sorry, Nines is my fucking man.
Name's Nines.
Thanks for the help.
Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
I remember you from the court.
Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
I'll do that.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
I'll try. Okay, so that's just a cutscene area. Okay, the Ventru Tower, because, you know, that's not Masquerade breaking. Hi. Why are there people in biohazard suits?
You look familiar, Chief. We haven't met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Whew, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position. And
You mean where you just whipped out a gun and started shooting at me?
Ah, well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Chief?
Yeah, I'm here to see LaCroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Okay, I'm sorry. Insurrection Baby Formula Company. I have questions. Sebastian LaCroix.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to
I
expect
still
someone to
have a
get
lot of
description
questions as to
sometime
exactly
tonight.
what the fuck
Right on
Insurrection
up.
Baby Formula Company is. Thanks.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you typed to up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, case you were wondering.
Thanks, Chunk. I'll remember that. Bye. Wow, that metal detector should have gotten off. And this is a gorgeous lobby. I mean, hideously baroque, but it's, you know, the Ventru. I mean, it's more tasteful than a Trump property, but that's not saying much.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Yes, that is.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
No, none. None at all.
That is the answer I like to hear.
No sense in
Done
throwing
well,
Mercurio under the bus. It
circumstances
could be
being what they
useful.
were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
What's in it for me?
Don't be so hasty to inflate your own worth. You've succeeded once. Very admirable. But if you're looking to make a name for yourself, Ventru, listen very carefully. There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't. What about it?
The Dane was found out at sea. The reports say it was without crew, but they have yet to report a fate of said crew. The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now,
yeah, that sounds like something we probably shouldn't open.
Based on conjecture. So what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
What do you need me to do?
You have 3 objectives. 1, I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
He asked me to visit him at the last round.
Consider it a lesson. You see, we Ventru sometimes must take it upon ourselves to patronize the rabble and hear them out with a look of genuine concern, no matter how ridiculous their notions may be.
I'll go see him right away.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Okay. Right, can I talk to him? Nope. I mean, I know I'll have to kill him at some point, but... Okay. Those two... And those two were, paintings in the gallery that I slashed up. What the hell are they doing here? Alright, we got a couple other side quests to take care of while we're in the neighborhood here, too. We're going to take a real quick break, folks. Just time for me to refresh my drink and let the dog out real quick. We'll be back in a few minutes, so don't go anywhere. And enjoy more of the, like I said, the music that my brother put together for the interstitials. And we're back. Thanks for staying with us, folks. Just a reminder, if you want to like what we do here, click on the tip jar down below the stream, and you will find your way to our PayPal. New Doggo has his first vet appointment this week, and apparently the allergy test is going to be in the neighborhood of $300 to $400. So, a little bit helps. Let's get on with it. Okay. Need to find the last round. Any good Easter eggs here? A rando cop back there. LA, where there's just absolutely no cars on the road. Let's see what we got. Oh. Lost a loved one? Words left unsaid? Let us help. The Orpheus Group. Closed by the order of the NSA. So, there's the events of the first couple of Orpheus supplements. I wish that there was a fucking in-game map. Anyone else around? No? Okay, I'm gonna eat a gangbanger real quick. Okay, where is this fucking bar? I'm pretty sure that's an emblem from the successor game to Masquerade Vampire the Requiem, but I wouldn't swear to it. I never got into Chronicles of Darkness not that much, just the lore did nothing for me. And lore is what attracted me to the World of Darkness in the first place. Yeah, the last round. Yeah, that Jack said to meet him here too, so I'll probably see him again. Oh, we got some XP to spend. And we can actually afford to buy another die in one of our disciplines. And we'll take a third dot and dominate.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What errand does the prince have you running today, boy?
Funny. Is Nines Rodriguez around here?
Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your welcome. I'm scared. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your ashes to the door.
Act up again? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, alright. You got a few minutes to talk?
What's up?
None of this vampire shit makes any sense to me.
You're carrying a 6,000-year curse in your blood. No matter how powerful it makes you feel.
Curse?
That blood is a tangle of chains that's going to leave you bound in servitude the rest of your existence.
Why do you say that?
The elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. You'll never even hear their call, but the blood will, and it'll make you obey.
How can you break free?
That shit stretches all the way back to Cain. Nothing you can do. Some ancient sleeping in a tomb half a world away has a bad dream, and you don't feel that shit. Like it or not.
Who's Cain?
Cain, man. Father of all vampires. Killed his brother Abel and was cursed by God to walk eternity feeding on the blood of his children. Some heavy shit, man.
You mean Cain from the Bible? Really? Is that true?
Keep your voice down. Is Cain real? I don't know. Not sure I want to know.
I hear you, but where are you going with this?
The point is, with this curse pulling your strings, you really want to sign away your right to fight by joining the Camarilla?
What do you got against Camarilla?
The Camarilla just ain't necessary. Their rules is just common sense shit. Masquerade and all that. Sure, it makes sense. Like the Ten Commandments. You know the Ten Commandments, don't you?
Sure.
Yeah, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. Sounds good, but you and me both know that shit don't always fly. What if some society like the Camarilla comes along and just up and kills you if you break one damn commandment?
See your point.
Right. See, we weren't meant to live like that. Man, I followed someone else's rules for 3 years in Vietnam. But it wasn't until after the embrace that I understood real oppression.
So the Anarchs are the way, huh?
Anarchs? We have the only ticket to free living in the afterlife.
What about Nines? And you just like Prince of the Anarchs?
No one bows to Nines like he does. He leads by example. Down here with us. There's some chicken shit, limp-wrist paper pusher hiding up in his tower. Camarilla sheep couldn't see the difference.
But you agree with the Masquerade?
I don't need to bare my fangs to feel good about myself. The Masquerade is a fruity Camarilla label. Other than that, I ain't got no problem with it. Live and let live. We got enough to worry about.
Does make sense.
You know, speaking of the Masquerade, I just thought of something you might be able to help us out with.
Tell me about it.
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. It's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared.
What's her name?
Her name is Patty. She hangs out in the clubs downtown. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy stopped calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun no more.
Why don't you just tell her that he doesn't want to see her anymore?
Man, she's been told he was dead. She don't listen. Just asks again louder. Damn junkie. She's gonna make a scene and get us all some real heat.
Sounds like you guys have a problem.
She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep it our little secret, you hear?
You know what? Anything for my Anarch brethren.
Right? Have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but I know it's side. Just let me know when it's done.
I'll find her and take care of it. See ya.
So that chased you in here, Cammy?
What are you talking about?
Heard Nines saved your ass again. You think LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back, Jack?
What do you mean again?
Cammy, you'd have a whole lot less above your neck if it hadn't been for Nines calling the prince out in that courtroom. Shit. Looks like things worked out for LaCroix anyway. Got himself a new errand boy out of it.
Did I do something to piss you off?
As long as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off.
What's a cape?
Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders, the ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention. You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it.
I make my own fate.
Oh, that's real. Let me put it in perspective for you. The Camarilla claims every kindred's part of the organization regardless. You do something they don't like, well, you're Camarilla, so you get punished under their laws, like it or not.
Enlightening.
I'm Damsel, den mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix religion.
I don't know about LaCroix. Cool with 9s, though.
Hey, Tammy. I don't apologize often, but it's just with all the shit that's been going down lately. And on top of it, this plague bearer getting the CDC's attention, maybe I misjudged.
That's what's up with the hazmats. Understandable. Please tell me what a plague bearer is.
A plague bearer is a fool that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. Enough get sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
So, how do you get rid of one?
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
Yeah, the Anarchs helped me out before. Where do I start?
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
Ghouls. Why is it always ghouls? I'll check it out when I can.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
I'll ask around. Nope. Before I go, I got a question.
Yeah?
Tell me about 9s.
No one like him in this world or the next. He's to the Anarchs what George Washington was to the colonies, what Ho Chi Minh was to Vietnam. He is the LA Anarchs personified. He's a great leader, and yet he's humble. I'd die for it.
Yeah, I'm getting that. I owe my life. Seems like one of the only decent people I've met yet.
No one like him in the Camarilla or otherwise. Anything else?
Tell me about Smiling Jack.
Jack? Jack's Jack. Kind of a legend amongst Anarchs. There's not an Anarch in the world who wouldn't stand in rock star awe of Jack. Even the Camarilla doesn't mess with him.
Really? I had no idea. Jack's one of the cooler people I've met.
He's been around a long time. He used to be a pirate, so the rumor goes. Talk to Jack. He's never short on chat.
Now another question.
Yeah?
Your thoughts on the Camarilla?
A sham! A pyramid scheme. Nothing but musty, withdrawn elders waging power struggles for no other reason than to keep their own ass alive for one more century. You think you have any real power in the can? You're kidding yourself.
I don't really understand it myself. I'm kind of new to this.
You'd be better off without them. You'll see.
Another question.
Yeah?
Your thoughts on LaCroix?
Who the hell does he think he is, coming into town claiming Camarilla authority over the city? We kicked them out 60 years ago. It's like England coming back and telling the U.S. how they should do things. Fuck LaCroix.
Had no idea the Anarchs had been in control that long. Another question.
Yeah?
Tell me about the Anarchs.
We are about passion, Penny, and freedom. Things most Camarilla types just can't understand. I could go on and on, but Skelter says it takes too long to get off my soapbox. Ask him. Or even Jack.
No, go on. Tell me what you think.
I mean, geez. It just makes sense. Power should be redistributed amongst all of us, not just the few. Communism would actually work for Kindred, where it fails with humans. It's just common sense, you know?
Base damsel! Okay, I did have a question about something else, though.
Yeah?
Nothing right now, excuse me.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Go on.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. And it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
Aren't you part of the Camarilla?
Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest load of horseshit a man ever heard.
So, what are you all about?
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Okay, I love this scene, if only for the fact that every time some douchebag starts whining about, B5 or even B20, you're making it political! Bro, what game have you been playing? Anarch Free State?
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Have you tried? Not a fan of the Prince, huh?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
Have you tried meeting with the Camarilla?
I got their meeting right here.
I can respect that. Sounds like you're the Prince of the Anarchs.
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. A long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't failed or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
One more question. Any advice you can give me?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Can you teach me how to fight?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah. I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Hey, I got stat increase out of that. Thanks for your help, Nines.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Okay. Let's see. What kind of little bonus did we get? Yeah. Unarmed. Okay, hey, we got a free dot and brawl out of that. Sweet. Looks like Jack ain't around. Yo, the bartender looks dead. Okay, let's see what else we got on the... Let's see. Contacted Nines. After you finish talking to him, report back to the Prince before you go investigating Elizabeth Dane. Deal with that in a minute. I deal with Patty. Check out the Skyline Apartments for that. And I need to find the... I'm fine with the... where it burns the mystical sun. Jesus. But hey, if I gotta find the Tremere, and talk to him. Fucking wow. That campaign poster is incredible. Just a dead-looking asshole with puppies. Yep, just walking along in the middle of the street in downtown LA with no cars moving. Totally normal thing. Where burns the mystical sun? That's been the Ventru Tower. Jesus Christ. Masquerade breach much? And I'm pretty sure that's the club where Patty gets up to her nonsense. We'll deal with her later. There's Skyline Apartments. Okay, is there... Oh, this... Oh, here's a map.
On my way.
Let's see. Empire Arms, Skyline Apartment, 12. Confession, Venture Tower. There we go. And Public Library. Huh. I assume that's a building with all the fucking gargoyles and shit. Okay, since we're in the neighborhood, let's go ahead and deal with the ghoul starting shit at Confession. Jesus fucking Christ.
It's the hops, bro.
That 90s goth club. Nothing. Excuse me.
Everybody comes in here's got to have a short house rules. Inhibition's the first thing to go. 2 more of these and you'll be telling me your nastiest, dirtiest stories. I am your beat priestess, and it's time to confess.
Who are you?
Venus was her name. Got anything you want to confess?
Up in Santa Monica? That was me.
Oh, yeah? I've been waiting for you to come in here. And I need some... Intrigued yet? But accents spit thick. I need you to tell them Venus doesn't have their money. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I'll do it.
I expected you'd bite. Empire Hotel. Tell them I'm broke. You can run, right? Never mind. Just don't go starting any street fights, alright? These guys are connected. Anyhow, a lot of people have yet to confess to the beat priestess. Later, darling.
Back in a minute. I guess. That Patty chick is supposed to be in here somewhere. Can I talk to him? Wow, he looked dead. That's locked. Damn.
What's the hops, bro?
Okay. Now there's the Empire Hotel. There's that empty parking lot next to it.
Confession, bitch, send you.
That she did.
Money. Where is money?
She told me to tell you she didn't have the money.
No money?
You know what? Dominate. You already received the money.
Yeah. Tell bitch we'll be back next month.
I will. What's over this way? Okay, it's just one of the areas. They're basically here so Nosferatu characters can get around. Not gonna lie. Jedi mind trick on Russian mob. Good times.
What?
Pass on your message.
I can't hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Okay.
Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did. Poor dear can't turn his neck to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight's son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to get into the club business,
Boris.
To start this club, I had to take out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee.
Go on.
I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to eliminate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner.
What's the catch?
Boris is high up in the Russian mafia. Does that make a difference?
Not really. Still human, right? He'll be dead before sun rises.
He's at the Empire Hotel. Always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing round trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
Be back when he's no longer breathing. Okay, where the fuck are the stairs down? Or somewhere it'll just let me jump off. I'll take that too. There we go.
I knew you'd talk to me. I swear you were all like totally drawn to me.
Let me guess, you're
I'm
Patty.
surprised I don't know you. I usually meet all the LA vampires out on the scene. Not a lot of you out tonight, which is weird, because I don't know of any parties going on.
Vampires, huh?
No, come on. It's totally
Yep,
cool.
Patty.
I'm Patty. Seriously. Everyone knows me. Besides, I just wanted to ask you if you've seen someone.
Okay.
His name is Kent Allen Ryan. He's a Toreador. Really good looking, dresses really well, like all Prada usually.
Never heard of him.
Oh,
Happy?
Well, he's pretty powerful. He's probably like too far behind the scenes for you to know about him. Maybe you know some of the people who work for him.
I'm sure he's a regular at Brett Scowcroft. Alright. Look, I have to go.
No, don't go. I really need to find him. Really. Maybe you can ask around.
Why should I?
Oh, look. I haven't seen him in days. He said he'd come see me again. He promised. I might age. He promised I wouldn't get thirsty.
Have some composure.
Fine. You're just some no-dick fledgling. I've hung out with way more powerful vampires than you'll ever know. I wouldn't drink your gutter blood if you were the last vampire on Earth.
Bullshit, you're a junkie. Keep your voice down before I rip out your larynx. Oh, that didn't go as well as it should have. I'll deal with it later. I was really expecting to have some option to you dominate on her.
Good evening.
Okay, Empire Hotel. I'm gonna go kill some mobsters.
Yes? May I help you?
Not right now. See ya. Key to the penthouse. I'm good. Let's see, have I got enough XP to up anything? Yes, I do. Let's see. Let's up our dexterity a little. There's the ballroom. Where's the penthouse? Employees only. Whatever. Okay, with the blood buff, I'm not going to be able to get that high a roll on my lockpicking feat. Maintenance. Room 1.
A massive explosion rocked Santa Monica tonight, sending several fire.
Maintenance. Ballroom. Room 2. Room 3.
Hasta la vis. Who the hell are you?
I have a private message for Boris from his lady friend. Didn't mean to mind whammy him, but okay. What? What? I don't understand you.
Who the hell are you?
Venus sent me to discuss something with you.
Right.
It's a sensitive proposition I have. Perhaps your guard should step outside.
You want Dima to leave? Why would I allow that?
This could get embarrassing for you. I'm looking out for you, Boris.
Okay, okay. Ititagda, Dima. Very well. Happy? Let's spit it out. Make this quick, eh?
Venus wants the debt wiped and she wants you out of her life.
Stupid, spoiled American child. So much, and she spits in my face.
You will call off the debt. You want to.
Very well, Tovarish. You make your point. Debt is off. Tell spoiled girl she get nothing from me ever again.
Thank you for understanding. Goodbye. Let's see, can I steal shit from your office while I'm here? Yep. Anything else stealable? Nope. Really should eat his guard while I'm around, but not dealing with it right now. Let's see. I could have sworn there was something else. Yeah, okay, no, that was I never could figure out. You, I'll eat. It's a combat zone, so no consequences. Also, I want your gun. You're a really fucking nice gun. Great, how do I get out?
tourist bus destined for the ancient city of Angkor Wat that failed to return Wednesday night was found this morning, though without any trace of its operator or passenger. Officials have dispatched several military units into the area to search through the surrounding jungle.
Okay, I'm about to kill everyone here anyway. Alright, fine. Start out by eating this guy.
Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after his car crashed into the gate at Parasite Studios earlier tonight. Witnesses say that they were shocked when the Negative Zero star emerged unscathed and apparently unfazed by his high-speed accident. Rivers' agent released a statement stating that Rivers' crash was due to a mechanical problem and that the studio is not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark rights. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed. Down of the warehouse district where the explosion took place. Reports suggest that the warehouse destroyed in the explosion was being used in a weapons smuggling operation, and that the source of the detonation possibly came from a military-grade explosive.
You know, if it would just let me fucking leave, we wouldn't have this problem. Well, I guess everyone here is just gonna have to die. Yeah, I might be able to swing that with the blood buff. Oh. Down to the ballroom, maybe. After killing these guys, too. Okay, we did what we came here to do. And ate some people while we were at it. So, hey, bonus. Although I just ran through the fucking lobby with a fire axe and the cop standing at the door just doesn't even blink. Yep, just run down the street with a fire axe. Absolutely nothing unusual about me.
There you are. Finished yet?
Let's talk in your office.
What?
Let's talk in your office.
Hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Okay.
Boris?
The debt's off. Now we're partners.
I've got some money to make us. I'll hold your share of the profits. Don't forget to drop by and scoop them up once in a while,
You'll see me again. And often. Don't worry. Goodbye, Venus.
Buy a watch. Hey, you. Look, I'm sorry about before. You see, I'm a very passionate person about everything, about art, entertainment.
Alright, you're also a
love.
junkie.
Kent says that is why he chose me.
No problem, Patty. I found Kent Allen Ryan for you.
You are totally awesome. Well, it just goes to show you that you don't have to dress cool or have a lot of power to be a cool person. So, where is Kent?
He went to San Diego for some business deals he had to act fast on.
Oh, that is totally Ken. He's so like that. I better go find him. He needs my help to do anything. Thanks again.
Yeah, no problem. Just drive down there. He'll be looking for you. Yeah, I should feel bad about that, but I don't. I'm gonna go collect the XP for having finished that. And we're still looking for that fucking Tremere sink. Collide. We're still looking for that fucking Tremere chantry. This is apparently not it. At least I don't see any way in.
I don't think so.
There it is. Mystic Sun Burns. Let's go collect our XP for Patty first, though. Maybe find someone to eat while we're down here.
What's up?
Took care of your Patty problem.
Good work. Ghouls ain't nothing but trouble, if you ask me. It's a weakness. Pure and simple.
I do. Always down to help the Anarch cause. See ya. Okay, it's cleared off. And we've got 5 XP to burn. Let's see. I'm taking out a dot in melee. And let's go talk to the Tremere and see what weird shit they've got. Anyone who's not familiar with the tabletop, the Tremere are always fucking trouble. Always. Everyone hates them, and it's pretty much for a good reason. They're trouble. Constantly. There's a decent chance that the Inquisition can be blamed on them. And yes, I mean that Inquisition. The Spanish one. Oh, great. It's a goddamn maze. Here we go. There's that fucking painting again.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Yeah, I got it. I'm assuming you are...
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
Thanks. What exactly is a chantry?
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
Oh, and you're the regent. What is that?
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan.
Can you tell me about the mysteries?
I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood. You would do best not to look into them any further.
Oh, bullshit. You can teach me thaumaturgy. Okay, what can you tell me, Max? What's going on here in downtown?
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
Listen, lame Morpheus. Appreciate the advice.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
That's, awkward. Yeah? Why? What's going on?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
Interesting.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Interesting you should think that. I'm already looking into it for the anarchs.
I see. Most disappointing, neonate. You seem to show a startling lack of concern when choosing your associates in this new life. I pray that their lawless proclivities do not ultimately affect your own standing among your other peers.
Let's see. And maybe I could look into it for the Camarilla as well. On the sly.
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
I'll do it. We'll figure out what you owe me when I return.
Very well.
Hold on. I have some questions for you, though.
What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about the Camarilla.
The Camarilla? It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less.
I see. Can I ask you more questions about the Camarilla?
Surely. What else would you like to know?
Are all vampires part of the Camarilla?
No. There are many independent clans who are not aligned with the Camarilla. And the Sabbat is another sect of various vampire clans whose beliefs are very different than our own. Unsavory sorts, to say the least. I understand you have already run afoul of them.
Repeatedly. Yeah, good thing Nines Rodriguez was there to help me out.
Ah, yes. The infamous Mr. Rodriguez. I understand you owe him your life twice now. Had he not intervened, the prince would have surely had that hound of his separate your head from your shoulders.
You're probably right.
In any case, it's a shame that Rodriguez cannot see the wisdom of the Camarilla. He would make a powerful ally. As it is, he is a significant thorn in the Croy's side, which serves my purposes just the same.
Your purposes? Aren't your purposes and the prince's the same?
LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventrue on top of that. Even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be, But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power.
It's alright, you can trust me. What's your true opinion of him?
Well, without saying too much, I think that Sebastian Lacroix lacks the usual discretion necessary to be a prince. I see in him a lust for power that overshadows his responsibility to the Camarilla.
Really? Maybe you think you do a better job?
No, young one. I aspire not to such lowly heights. My only interests are those of my clan and the Camarilla.
In that order.
You will do well in this new life, young one. That I can see already.
Just another minute of your time.
Of course.
I have a few more questions for you.
What is it you would like to know?
Nothing right now. Goodbye. Now that I've exhausted your dialogue, I'm wondering if I was Tremere, if he might, you know, give me an extra dot in thaumaturgy. Alright. Save. Alright. And I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight, folks. We will be back here Saturday night for another installment of Bloodlines. I'm taking tomorrow off, just taking tomorrow and Friday off to, you know, householdy stuff. But before I go, I mentioned earlier that there were some changes to the Patreon. I've done some rearranging. The RPG book reviews are not going to be a thing going forward. As I found, I'm really fucking terrible at them. I don't work well from a script. I'm much better off the cuff, which is why I'm changing to something else. Now on the Patreon, if you are a $5 backer, you will have access to bi-weekly film commentaries. I'm going to be recording commentaries on the MCU films. There's horror, sci-fi, really whatever strikes my fancy. Sometimes I'm going to have some guests for that. I'm working on lining stuff up now, and you'll know that going forward. I'm going to be recording those on Saturdays and posting them on Sundays. The first one I will be recording on Saturday and putting it up on Sunday on the Patreon as a freebie, just so people can kind of get a sense of what I'm asking people to pay for. For $10, though, you can add a film to the commentary queue. Say it won't take long to add it to the queue, and I'm more than happy to expand my palette. One thing I do have to note with that, though, if it's something obscure, something I can't purchase commercially, you will need to help me find a copy so that I can do the commentary for it. But jump off that bridge if you come to it. If you back for that level, highly appreciate it. If you want a link to the Patreon, it's down below the stream here, along with a tip jar, links to our PayPal. If you want to chip in and toss a coin to your DM, it is always highly appreciated. The new doggo has his first vet appointment Friday, and turns out his allergy test is going to be like $300 to $400. So anything that might be able to help out with that a little would be highly appreciated. Anyway, folks, thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking around. Be safe. Wear your mask. If you can get your shots, get your shots. And we'll see you next time. Good night.